Have you ever quietly wondered if your life is being run by a secret invisible engine you can't quite reach? If you've ever felt caught in a loop of worry, or watched your greatest goals remain just out of grasp, you know the feeling. It is the silent, relentless force of your own mind, quietly shaping your entire world. It reacts to every word you whisper to yourself, building invisible walls of limitation or opening sudden, unexpected doors of opportunity. What if the most important truth about your mind is not that it judges you, but that it is merely following your orders exactly as you give them? Before we go any further, I invite you to settle into this moment. Take a deep, intentional breath. Slow the frantic pace of the world for a moment. Allow your shoulders to drop. Allow your mind to become quiet. Welcome to MindGym, the sanctuary where we begin the deep work of training your brain. This is the single most powerful instrument you will ever own. Today, we're not just chasing fleeting happiness. We are going to uncover the mechanics of your inner world. We will see precisely how your mind executes negative thoughts and how it programs your deepest emotional responses. We will explore how you can definitively rewrite that code. The goal is to install true happiness, unshakable focus, and profound inner peace every single day. Your mind is a perfectly loyal machine. It listens without questioning and records without editing. It obeys without hesitation. Every self-statement you repeat becomes an internal, non-negotiable command. Your brain never argues with the premise. It simply says, "Yes, Master," and begins to build your world accordingly. When you declare that life is unfair, your brain activates the reticular activating system. Suddenly, every inconvenience becomes proof that your belief is true. You do not see reality as it is. You see it as you command it to be. The mind's mission is not truth, but consistency. This is why good people remain trapped inside stories they never wish to write. The pattern becomes the prison, but this reveals a great hope. Your mind obeys positive commands with equal devotion. You have the power to rewrite the code. You can retrain your perception and teach your mind to serve your highest good. To achieve this freedom, you must understand the engine of negativity. A negative thought is a spark in dry grass, useful in emergencies, destructive in ordinary life. It activates the amygdala, flooding the body with stress hormones. These chemicals narrow your focus as if you face real danger. Living in this storm conditions the body to expect threat. The brain begins searching for problems just to maintain the pattern. Negativity becomes chemical, not just emotional. Repeated fear deepens the neural pathway like carving stone. So how do we stop this cycle? The first step is awareness. Notice your inner dialogue as if listening to a stranger. When you hear "I can't" or "I'm not enough," pause. Do not argue or panic. Simply observe. Observation weakens the unconscious loop. The second step is reframing. Ask, is this a fact or an old habit? Challenge the belief. Demand evidence. Replace absolutes with possibilities. Shift. Nobody cares to "some people care deeply." Shift. I always fail to "I am still learning." Step 3. Issue new commands. Each morning, before touching your phone, close your eyes. Give your mind a clear instruction. Today, I choose peace. Say, today, I choose focus. And I choose to notice what is good. You do not need to feel positive. Choosing is enough. Your brain obeys repetition more than emotion. Every thought is an instruction. Every emotion is feedback. Every reaction trains your mind. Your thoughts are blueprints, and the brain builds what you design. Now, we go deeper. Why does the mind cling to old pain? Because its oldest job is survival, not happiness. It assumes what you repeat most is critical to survival. Fear repeated becomes fear prioritized. This is why your stories become your personality. But survival and happiness use the same circuits. They simply run different software. You must train your survival mind to serve peace. Do this with compassionate training. When a negative loop appears, don't fight it. Label it gently. There's the old story. Naming creates distance. Distance gives you power. Then breathe deeply and slowly. A calm exhale signals safety to the nervous system. Safety brings the thinking brain back online. Now choose a new path. Create a believable affirmation. I am learning to trust the process. I am becoming calm under pressure. I can handle what comes next. Speak with firmness and breath. The subconscious hears emotion more than words. Repetition rewires the brain through neuroplasticity. Every better thought strengthens pathways of resilience. Negativity weakens when starved of reinforcement. Stop feeding it through inner dialogue and endless discussion. You don't fight darkness by studying shadows. You eliminate it by lighting a candle. Your mind mirrors the energy you live in. Talk about pain, and your brain filters for pain. Talk about gratitude, and it filters for beauty. Your internal frequency shapes your external world. Change the command, and the world shifts. Start small. Tomorrow morning, ask your mind to find one good thing. Warm coffee, morning sky, quiet breath. The brain expands whatever you choose. Audit your self-talk throughout the day. Each label is a command. Say, I'm stressed, and stress activates. Say, I am centered, and balance is sought. Feed the right code. Your life is responding to you. You speak intention. Your mind amplifies. The universe echoes. Broadcast peace. Broadcast strength. Broadcast gratitude. Your mind is always listening. Now let's shift toward training your mind to be happy with your current situation. True freedom is not in changing circumstances, but mastering your emotional response. Most people delay happiness using if-then logic. This traps the mind in dissatisfaction. The brain interprets this as danger and amplifies stress. To counter this, we activate radical acceptance. It is not resignation, but empowerment. It commands the mind. This moment is safe. This interrupts the primal fear response. Happiness is a neutral state before judgment. Train the mind to return there. Identify your resistance. Where are you fighting reality? Notice the thought. I hate this. Label it. There is resistance. Observation weakens the loop. Anchor yourself with sensory detail. 5 things you see, 4 you touch, 3 you hear. This pulls the mind into the present. Your current situation is your training ground. Acceptance frees energy for action or calm endurance. Your dissatisfaction is feedback, not a sentence. Shift, I wish this were over, to what is this teaching me? This activates student mode, not victim mode. Practice non-striving gratitude. Gratitude for simple abilities and resources. This trains the RAS, reticular activating system, to highlight abundance. Your mind builds a world of sufficiency and peace. You don't need a new life to be happy. You need a new instruction manual for the mind. Choose peace. Choose acceptance. Choose gratitude. Your mind is perpetually listening. Thank you for watching this session of MindGym. If this lesson helped you shift your perspective or offered you a moment of peace, please help us reach more people who need it. Like this video, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel to help us build this community of intentional thinkers.